Inside the rubber room of memory, a cult of one, I soft shoe with the ghosts of a childhood that plays hide-and-go-seek with the seeing-eyed dogs of the dead. Inside this funhouse of misshapen mirrors, it is blind man's bluff. Everyone is pointing fingers. I am pointing back. It is our favorite game. Together we stumble, eyes wide shut, carving perfect waves of laughter, shooting curls of epic guilt. Raised by God, the absent father, a closet case who never married. The old man spent all his time fighting losing battles, leaving us spiritual latchkeys to fend for our own. Starved for attention, we freaks feast freely on the stark-rating flesh of dreams, growing morbidly obese like a sideshow circus fat man who depends upon the carnival barker for his daily bread. In sleep, we know every murmuring secret by heart. It is the awake future that we fear.
Fashionably late in the gallery, in obligatory black, she took an elegant sip of Dom from a plastic cup and mentioned monochrome to a friend who didn't have her first London show till she was almost 32. I swear the thought of any social effects her work might have never entered my mind. The reviews I read on glossy perfume pages tell me that agitprop is the opposite of art, a naively idealistic, immature pipe bomb dream. What if you value what's second rate because it might cause social change or its heart is in the right place? At some point you're going to have to grow up and admit that just because something can annihilate your culture, that doesn't make it good art. The hippest theorists write that image bombardment is now our natural state, the only real scene. To rebel against it, you just ignore it. Your hidden neighbor's reaction will be conveniently the same. It's as easy as not seeing untelevised trees.
And a shadow that is just too plain shy to make its presence known. Because it is easier than dancing alone to a global mambo of indecision. Easier than being told that we are making history feel dumb. That ours is a love story more ancient than the first kiss on the lips of infinity. And that it is certainly easier than thinking that we are the sum total of our country's charms. America, you were once beautiful on the inside too. Just close your eyes and remember what that must have felt like. Remember the meaning behind our touch. We live on memories now and call them dreams. Because let's be honest, sometimes it just feels better to be lied to than to face the fact that beauty in this day and age is truly only skin deep.
They've got plenty of trannies in Cleveland. No, you might be surprised. They really do. And all of them are pretty damn ugly. Well, at least the ones who pound PBR drafts at the Normandy Tavern on Lorraine, working in different bikers for quarters, or the odd double stuff in the parking lot from Lakewood City off-duty cops during halftime of a lopsided Browns game. Strictly rough trade. Not like the high-class slice we've got on the West Coast, who sip cosmopolitans at Akbar or nurse sidecars at Badlands, positioning themselves dreamily to be cast as extras in the next Sex in the City movie, an illusion somehow deferred. These Lake Erie sisters are a hard-nosed throwback to a different time, to an older era, to a day when the truth was horrendous and pubic hair bristled electric in the war-torn night. To a time when Hart Crane wished too late that he had learned to swim and a memorable death was not nearly enough.
Cadillac, Cadillac, come up on ride. For SF. I recently came home in some postcards from places like Portland or Seattle Wash. and enjoyed life in the mail without too much bending. And when I finally stretched out, I found I had become a beautiful 59 Cadillac automobile. Now ain't life grand? I stomped my own very own accelerator, found 5 shadows to accompany me on the Carnarvon Tour de Words Northwest. No words too wild, refuse, please. Let me tell you, take care. Dangerous literary curves ahead. Fly, little big deep time shot, heaven's show. It's the Carnarvon Ride Along Group But Sing Talk Jam Northwoods Tour August, many years after Jack, the endless forever Kerouac's final bloat gasp in sullen whiskey shallows. All removable Carnarvon butts are revolving, rivet at the wheel, one bird rolls to starboard, the rest of us class, back seat gunnels the other way. Love ends at 10 o'clock, high cool what? Acetylene morning in each Sleepney motel. Metal door, big pine, redwood, back entrance to laid back, pastoral green goo-goo world. This is Northern California, complete with needles and pine things, whales, dolphins, and trash. CinemaScope's mid-brain windshield protects against all bugs and demon clouds except those trying to get out, that lean out the window in terrifying astral colors like dogs made out of pure tongue, licking passers-by in soulful greed. Thrust of tremulous greasy car parts, incandescent bursts of fossil car fuels. Our trilobite ancestors stir in their shells, slowly mount the gritty amphibian shore, put on short pants for the evolutionary climb. They got it made, they're with us now. We're millions of crystal parts shot through by light and seated on shocks as our mineralized friends shoot out our shiny, cool Carnarvon Cadillac Carbut. We are wheels within wheels. Our lives have become rubber bands. We move forward without a clue, like detectives in the wrong room. Behind us, our lost minds glisten on the amphibian sands like giggling pillars of salt.